Hi, welcome back to the channel. And if you're here for the first time, thanks for stopping by. I'm Kim, the owner of Kimmy's Killer Vintage, which is an online vintage clothing shop, and I am a lifelong lover of personal style and fashion. And I'm super pumped today because we are going to do a deep dive into Princess Diana's style. And I'm going to style up several of her outfits, her looks that I found online, just using things that I have in my own closet. And just like we did with the Ralph Lauren Western style video that I did a few weeks ago, like we're not looking to exactly replicate these outfits because, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to have a lot of these pieces or any of these pieces in my closet, but we're just looking to be inspired by these outfits and then, take the elements and make them our own. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. But before we jump into it, let's talk a little bit about Princess Diana and her style. So, I mean, unless you kind of just have lived under a rock, you know who Princess Diana is, and you probably know a lot about her already. But she was a bit of a fashion icon. She just was known for being like very playful with her outfits, and of course, it was in her heyday in the 80s when she was a royal, and she was, in my opinion, a little bit of like a rebel. She was younger and she still wanted to have fun with her clothes. And I mean, once I started doing the deep dive on her, I was just like, oh my God, like she is so fun. And I mean, her style is amazing. So one thing I kept seeing come up as like themes throughout a lot of her outfits was she loved to wear a lot of red. She loved big collars, ruffles, lace collars. She loved boots. She loved plaid. She wore a lot of matching two-piece sets. And she wore a lot of white, blouses also that had a lot of detail, like the lace, the high neck ruffle collars, and things like that. But she also had a really great, like casual kind of street style vibe that I saw in several of her outfits. So I'm excited to jump in. So let's do it. Let's get going. I'm back. I'm organized for you guys, and we are ready to jump into Princess Diana inspired looks. So for the first one, we're going to go with this one. And we're going to do this one first because it's, it's simple. It's an easy one to kind of get us started. And it's also the look that really inspired this whole video. So if you watched my last video, which was like a thrift with me, and then we went over my haul at the end, you'll remember that I scored this amazing 1950s like Letterman jacket, and I was so excited. This had been on my wish list for a while, and so since I finally found one, I wanted to do a video on like campus, kind of prep style. And so I started, on Pinterest looking for images, and this is where, images of Princess Diana started popping up. And so she had a couple of these. She had one that was like a football jacket, and then she had like, just a simple, jacket like this. It was like red and black, like the one in this photo. And so let's do it. So I've started already. I have on my base layer for you. I have on a black top like she has in the photo, just a simple fitted top, which kind of looks like it's see-through with this light, but it's not. And then I have, I didn't have any straight, like really fitted tapered jeans like she has on in the photo, but I did have these 80s Lee jeans. They've got that mom jean vibe, and they fit really well. My booty looks good in these. And then for the boots, I don't own any black boots, so I chose to wear these Tacoba boots that I have in like this nice camel brown, and they have a little bit of a western edge at the top, but they're similar to the Campus Fry boot, and I thought that this boot would be perfect for this outfit. So that is what I'm doing here. And then I went ahead and added this belt. Since I have on, brown boots, I wanted to pull the brown in, so I added this brown belt with a gold buckle. And of course, the last detail is the jacket. So I'm going to put this baby on. Let me take a little look in the mirror. Oh, you guys, I love it so much. Look at this. I think it is like the perfect inspired outfit. It's not exactly like hers, but it is really close, and it's more my style, right? So I love this, and I really want you to tell me what you think in the comments. And so let's go ahead and move on to number 2. So look number 2, I'm going to do this one right here, which is the iconic black sheep sweater that she was photographed in so many times. And I think, tons of companies have tried to reproduce this sweater, and, it's just really so cute and very playful. But I don't have anything like that. Obviously, I don't have that sweater in my closet. But what I did have is this 1980s red Scotty Dog sweater. It's just fun, and it is a little bit of a Christmas vibe, but I'm okay with that for this. I think it's still really fun. And then she has on dark denim in the photo. So I have these dark denim jeans. Again, I don't really have any really like tapered jeans, so I'm going with this kind of slightly wide leg jean in a dark denim. And I'm going to put these on, and then we'll go from there. Oh, look at this. It's so cute. This sweater is adorable. And I've had it since right before Christmas, and I haven't had the chance to wear it. I was actually going to wear it for Christmas, but it was like 70 degrees here. So this is just so cute. And then I love it with the dark denim wide leg, or, kind of straight leg, wide leg. And I didn't have a pair of red pumps like she has on in the photo, which I wish I did. But I added these little black kitten heels that I have with a pointy toe, and I love a good pointy toe, so it works for me. But we're still missing one element of the outfit, which is that kind of roughly blouse that she has on underneath. And although I have several of those in my closet, I really wanted to add this big collar that I got off Etsy that a maker made, and it is so fun. So I'm going to put this one on, and I'm going to use my mirror. So hold please. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the cutest ever. I love it so much. So let me know what you think about this one. And, I know not everything is going to be your gem, but I would totally wear this out tomorrow. I love it. And if I wanted to even boost it up, like give it more of a modern spin, I would actually add maybe some track pants and give it like a more of a street style vibe. But that's just an idea. I think it would be really cute as well. All right, so we're going to jump into look number 3, which for this one, I'm going to go for this look right here, or this look. So she had so many two-piece sets that were plaid, and I am mad about plaid. I'm not kidding. I love it so much. And so I actually had 2 sets in my closet to choose from for this. So this one I just decided maybe not, because it felt a little like the way the skirt is pleated and stuff, it feels a little schoolgirl to me for this. And I didn't see Princess Diana ever wear anything like this, but she did wear, of course, like in this photo, this kind of oversized blazer with the fitted skirt. And I have this set that I've had for several years in my closet, and so we're gonna do this one. So let me throw that on, and I shall be back. So actually, before I jump into outfit number 3, I am taking a little iced coffee break, and thought it would be a good opportunity to just say, hey, if you really enjoyed this video, please take a moment and like or subscribe to the channel, give me a comment below. It really helps grow the channel, and it really inspires me to keep going. Okay, here I am with the base layers on. So I put on this kind of long sleeve, kind of cream colored t-shirt, just to kind of give it that lighter color underneath, like she has on, that vibe. Also, I think it's good to break it up because the skirt and the blazer are quite, dark. But I have on the skirt. In full disclosure, the skirt is quite big on me. This is a set that I've had for several years, and over the past 9 months, I've been on a little fitness, wellness, journey, and I've lost about 30 pounds. And so it doesn't quite fit anymore, but I'm hanging on to it because I love it so much, and I'll probably just have it taken in the waist. But in the meantime, I am going to throw on this belt, this kind of chocolate brown belt, wide belt, to give it just a little bit more waist, a little structure in the waist, and maybe give it that paper bag waist kind of vibe. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think it's kind of fun. It gives it just another little added touch. And then for the shoes, I didn't have a pair of little pumps like she has on in the photo because I don't own any heels really. So I threw on these chocolate brown suede tall boots because this is actually what I would wear with this outfit if I was going to wear it out. So this is kind of the base look. And now we're going to throw on the blazer. Oh, I love it. You guys, I can't get rid of this outfit. I'm going to have to get it tailored because it is just so fun. And I love oversized blazers, so I don't mind that the blazer is big. Just want the waist and the skirt a little smaller. But yeah, so this is the look. Let me know what you think about this one. And let's go ahead and move on to outfit number 4. And for that one, we're going to use this photo right here as inspiration. And I had several options for this. So she has on like a pinstripe skirt in the photo. So I don't have a pinstripe skirt, but I do have like these kind of like baggy pinstripe pants. I think these are Free People. And then I also have this little pinstripe 2-piece set, and the pants are gauchos, which if you watched my video on thrifting, you know gauchos, if I find them, they're going in my basket. So this does kind of look like a skirt on, but I really wanted to be able to wear this little sweater vest. And it really just doesn't work with this blue like pinstripe. So I am opting for a high-waisted denim skirt that I have. This is from the 80s, and it's just a really high-waisted fitted denim skirt. So I'm going to add these two, and I'm going to use this blouse as the base, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and this is my base layer for look number 4, which, a little reminder, is right here. And this skirt, on the other hand, fits a little too well. It is a little tight, but I do like that it creates a nice like little hourglass shape. And I am using this white lace blouse that I got from Sezane, and I love it. I wear it all the time, and it's really, I think it's a great one for this look. Now, I didn't have any little heels or anything, as I said earlier, so I'm just using these same brown suede chocolate brown boots that I had on in the last look because I think they go really nicely with the sweater vest. So I'm going to add this sweater vest because I don't have a little cardigan like the one in the photo, but I think this vest creates kind of the same vibe. And we're still missing one more little touch, and that is that little necktie. So I don't have a necktie per se, but I had some like leftover black ribbon from another project, like a sewing project I was working on. So I'm gonna add this. Okay, so I do love this little necktie with the high collar blouse and the sweater vest. It is very cute, and it is giving 80s, but I don't know if it's really giving this outfit though. So I had another option that I had pulled together, and I thought, well, maybe not, but maybe we just go like totally fun with it. And so I am going to try on the second option with those pinstripe gauchos and a different sweater vest. And I want to get your opinion on what you think worked best. All right, I'm back with option number 2 for look number 4. So I love this one a little bit more just because it feels more me. I know it deviates more from the photo because I lost the necktie and I'm not doing that, you know, printed sweater vest that's similar to the cardigan vibe. But I did just throw on those pinstripe gauchos that I have. I added a brown leather wrap belt, and I kept the same lace shirt with the collar, just unbuttoned it, and then I added a neutral cardigan that I already had in my closet. And for the boots, I switched to these Tacovas, the ones you've already seen a couple times and are about to see again in look number 5 because I love them. They're my favorites. But I do love this. I think it's fun. I think it's still is definitely very inspired by this image. And it just kind of shows you that, you know, you don't have to go exactly like play by play. You know, you just take elements of the outfit and then make it your own. So with that being said, we're going to go to look number 5, which is the last one of this video. And I'm excited about it because this is probably the look that I, you know, resonate with the most. I dress like this most days. And it's just kind of a throw to street style as well. So, and that's going to be this look right here. So I did not have a white pair of pants, like a voluminous pair of pants like this. And so I had to kind of, you know, stretch the old imagination. And I opted for this set that I have. I think this is another Free People set. And it's like this really lightweight kind of jersey material, but it's very flowy, like very voluminous. And the pants are, you know, tapered at the bottom, which is going to work well for adding more volume too. And this shirt, because I did want that kind of monochromatic look. The way she has the white on white, I did want that look. So I'm going to go with the top and the pants. And then I have this very oversized plaid blazer. It is different from the plaid outfit I had on. And yeah, so I'm going to throw this on and then we'll add everything else and we'll see what we come up with. All right, I'm back and I've got on the base layer, which is that 2-piece set that I have from Free People. And as I thought it would, it works perfectly for kind of that voluminous vibe of the pants she has on. And I threw those kind of Tacovas, Western campus boots because they are my favorites. I wear them all the time. And now I'm going to throw on the blazer. Ooh, yes, ma'am. I love it. I love it already. So cute. Ooh, yeah, I love it. And we've got to do one more thing, which is that hat. So I had to rummage through my husband's hats to find. So I've got a couple of options. I've got this black and gray and this one, but I really like this one because it ties in with the boots and it's really fun. So let me throw this one on. So give me a minute for this. All right, here it is, the finished look. So cute. I love the boots with these kind of jogging pants. Like, it's very unexpected, and I love all the volume it creates around, you know, the bottom of the pant. And also just the hat, the very unstructured vibe of this hat just gives it a little something extra. So this was a really fun one. Princess Diana is such an icon, and I have thoroughly enjoyed learning more about her as I was researching for this video, and it's been fun to do this one for you. So let me know in the comments which look was your favorite. You know, let me know if there's something you would have changed. And if you want to learn more about my process, you know, how I source vintage clothing and things for myself and for my business, you can check out this video right here, which is all about thrifting, and then we go through everything I found at the end of the video. It's a really fun one as well. But I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!